What's up, fam? We back with another one. And as y'all see, we got Family TV on the screen. For this one though, we gotta this is some wild shit, man. I seen the title, I was just like, yeah, we gotta react to this. You got out in Macon, Georgia, a dude did a drive-by and killed 3 people over losing in a video game. Yes, over losing in a video game. So yeah, we gotta definitely react to this and see what's going on, see what happened. But y'all make sure y'all do a like, comment, subscribe. When y'all subscribe, make sure y'all hit that notification bell so y'all get all the videos when they drop. But other than that, get y'all grab a leaf. You already know. Get y'all grab a leaf. Let's rock out. Oh, it's crazy. Let's get into this video though.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Oh man, really did it over again, man.
Old man is in jail tonight, charged with killing 3 men early Sunday morning.
20-year-old Julius Milner made his first court appearance 1 day after his arrest in the deadliest of 8 Macon shootings this weekend.
An arrest in one of several shootings that shook Macon over the weekend.
Bibb County Sheriff's Office says 20-year-old Julius Milner is charged with 3 counts of murder and 5 counts of aggravated assault. A string of shootings leaving 4 people dead, 9 others hurt, including a 7-year-old boy.
Damn.
He talked about finally getting to graduate. You know, I've been here twice, and other students looked at him like, "You been here twice?" And he's like, "Yeah." He said, "I'm finna graduate." I said, "Yeah, you graduating Thursday, buddy."
Arguing with them, and they told him, "Man, you don't need to do all this." And I think the guy here just got out of jail. Hadn't been out of jail long. And so he pulled out a gun and just started shooting him and a couple more folks. It started shooting at him.
Last weekend was Macon, Georgia's deadliest weekend in 2026, and depending on the year you was born, some say ever. 4 dead, 8 shot in just 36 hours. And according to Bibb County, 1 man was responsible for 3 of those murders. You see, within the last 24 hours of me making this video, a Macon, Georgia man has not only been incarcerated for a triple homicide, but he also was ambushed while incarcerated less than 48 hours later, alongside his older brother, who I guess was trying to help him out. To make a long story short, not only one, but both brothers end up being hospitalized, leaving one to be transferred out with a ticket on his head no matter what.
Damn.
The man accused of the triple murder on Mosley Avenue in Macon Sunday morning, along with his older brother, were injured during a fight with other inmates in the Bibb County Jail.
According to the Bibb County Sheriff's Office, 20-year-old Julius Milner, who is charged with 3 counts of murder, along with 5 counts of aggravated assault, and 30-year-old Darius Milner, his brother, were taken to the hospital Monday night for non-life-threatening injuries.
Both were taken back to the jail shortly after, but the sheriff's office says Julius has been moved to an undisclosed location. His brother Darius was arrested back in June of 2025 for multiple crimes, including gun and drug charges.
I mean, you talking about Macon, Georgia, a place about an hour and some change from Atlanta. Some say secluded. Somebody knows somebody. You get arrested for not 1, not 2, but 3 murders. Oh yeah, somebody incarcerated definitely related to one of those that you took.
So that's what happened. He probably ran into some family members, some cousins or something like that, and they got busy. They got busy. And as y'all see, the brothers lost.
But lost. Why you throw your life away like that? Why flash shot on not 1, not 2, but 3? Bro? Broad daylight. Hopefully, by the end of this video, we'll get an answer while paying our respects to the victims. But before we go over this, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it.
Fam, if you like me, you paying when it's time for taxes. You're not getting no return. Why not? You're going to get real dollars for steal.
And you know the crazy part is, I was in Macon, Georgia. I was in there twice when all this went down. I ain't know nothing about it now that I'm reporting on it. For those who aware, I told you my uncle's funeral was just this past weekend. I was in Dublin, Georgia, about an hour away, but I stayed in Macon. To me, it's nothing but the country, located in central Georgia, about 85 miles south of Atlanta, with a population at around 155,000. But we talking about a place that got long stretches of dirt road before you might get to a corner store. It's officially known as Macon-Bibb County. City and county merged in 2014. And don't get it wrong, Macon has deep music roots. Little Richard was born here, and the Allman Brothers Band formed there. Not to mention, you might not know, but the generation after you do, Otis Raden lived here and recorded some of his best music in Macon, Georgia. Capricorn Records, major southern rock label, was based in Macon, Georgia. It's considered one of Georgia's most important music cities outside of Atlanta.
The Georgia Peach, how do you find time to do both?
Well, you know, I'm from Macon, Georgia. I'm from there. James Brown is from there. Otis Redding is from there. And Wayne Cochran is from there. I was the best looking one to leave, so I left first.
Rest in peace, James Brown, boy. That was my favorite, boy. James Brown, I used to slap him.
Oh, you silly.
I had a song by him. I used to slap all the time.
I think it's something before you go from me. It's something that I've always wanted to do all my life.
Uh-oh.
And all of my life, I've always wanted to do this. I've always just wanted to host a show.
Host a show?
I've been in the business so long, and I'm the only Indian in the business today.
What do you mean you're an Indian?
The only Indian. The other one that you had out here, he's not in the business. He's a stuntman.
So now we got a brief history lesson on Macon, Georgia. On the third weekend in February of 2026, in just 38 hours, it was 8 shootings, 13 people shot, 4 men dead, and a 7-year-old hit by gunfire inside a home. Find me Darius Milner, 30 years old. You're from Macon, Georgia. He got a little brother who we'll later talk about, but as far as him, he been locked up since mid-2025. Apparently, April 16, 2025, he shot another Macon resident who was known to be a drug dealer, identified as Rico Buss Jr. According to authorities, he tried to kill him. Now, this is a man who was already on probation. He not only shot him, but he robbed him. And Rico later cooperated with authorities at the hospital, but he ended up getting arrested months later himself. Rico ended up getting arrested October 8, 2025. He was traveling on South and Forest Hill Road approaching Vineville Avenue. A police passed through the intersection of Ridge Avenue and observed the vehicle at the intersection of Vineville disregard the red signal of the traffic control device. He ended up getting into a high-speed chase. Later, he was arrested, getting booked with 11 charges in the process. But when it came to Darius Milner, he was already incarcerated for shooting Buss Jr., having his little brother look up to everything he do, not knowing less than a year later his brother would be incarcerated with him, locked up for 3 murders. See, Darius got a brother that's 10 years younger than him, 20 years old, identified as Julius Milner. And after looking at his criminal history, he got a record dating back to when he was just 16 years old. He's been arrested at least 1 time a year in the last 4 years. But this previous charge before the incident we'll go over that happened this weekend, being an incident that took place in 2025, where he was driving in a stolen vehicle, got caught. Not to mention, he didn't have a license. But on February 22nd, 2026, as mentioned, it was 8 shootings. 4 people lost their life. The first happened Saturday evening on Florence Avenue. Chavez Adam, 35 years old, was shot in the 1500 block of Florence Avenue. He was a military veteran, a husband, father of 3, and visiting a paralyzed relative. Allegedly killed after an argument with a man recently released from jail. That information hasn't been confirmed nor released, so I couldn't give you the identity of that perpetrator. His great-uncle, who's a pastor, identified as Willie Finley Sr., publicly forgave the shooter, quoting, "I have no hate in my heart." That moment right there, powerful contrast to everything else that's happening.
String of shootings leaving 4 people dead, 9 others hurt, including a 7-year-old boy.
The wave of weekend violence happened in a period of right around 24 hours, leaving many families mourning and investigators searching for answers.
This is a sad day. Sad day because many people have lost their lives through senseless killings over the last weekend. The people that are responsible for these actions will be brought to justice. There's no doubt about it.
Tonight, we take you into the heart of the community, struggling to stop the cycle of violence. Maggie Fitzgerald is live at a community event, and Carmen Brown was in certain neighborhoods earlier today speaking with families devastated by these shootings.
But first, we start with the deadly shootings near Mosley Avenue. 3 men died in a shooting early Sunday on that road, and a 35-year-old father and veteran was shot and killed Saturday evening just blocks away.
Hunter King has been working these stories over the past 24 hours. Hunter's in studio with us now. Tell us more about what we're learning.
Yeah, Frank, what we're learning right now is that through mid-afternoon, at least 2 of the families said they still have not heard from investigators. And tonight, we're hearing for the first time from the family of one of the victims. Shavi Adams was 35 years old, an Army veteran, a husband, and a father of 3. His great uncle, a Macon pastor, says Adams had no reason to be caught up in any of this. He believes Adams was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It was a weekend that shook this community. Saturday evening, deputies found 35-year-old Shavi Adams shot in the 1500 block of Florence Avenue. He was rushed to Atrium Health Navicent, but did not survive. His great uncle, Pastor Willie Finney Sr. of St. Peter's Missionary Baptist Church, says Adams had gone to that neighborhood to check on a family member.
So he goes over there and visit him to check on him. And being over there, said some guy came over there, got to arguing with them, and they told him, man, you don't need to do all this. And I think the guy here just got out of jail. Hadn't been out of jail long. And so he pulled out a gun and just started shooting him and a couple more folks. It started shooting at him.
Then, just after 3:30 on Sunday morning, 3 more lives were lost. Deputies found Charleston Burnett, Jordan Gardner, and Willie Kane, all in their mid-20s, shot dead on Mosley Avenue. Family members told us they believe it was a drive-by. Now investigators cannot say for certain whether any of these shootings are connected.
Nothing that we've heard so far leads us to believe that there's anything more than just some random acts of violence by people. The sheriff's working very hard to get some suspects, and I think we'll have some arrests in the very near future.
We reached out several times Monday to the sheriff's office. They've not responded to our request for interviews. Meanwhile, Pastor Finney is left to grieve and to lead. He told us he holds no anger towards the person who took his nephew's life.
Well, I forgive them. My main goal for them is to get Jesus in their life, because only Jesus can save them. And we don't have a choice of how we ought to feel. Our job is to love our enemy, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you. So no hate in my heart.
Yeah, it'd be hard for me to say that.
Again, no arrests have been announced tonight in the deaths of Shavi Adams, Charleston Burnett, Jordan Gardner, or Willie Kane. Mayor Miller told me that he's confident arrests are coming soon, but tonight these families are still waiting. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Hunter. If you have information on any of the shootings that happened this weekend, you're asked to call Macon Regional Crime Stoppers and come forward.
You can call 1-877-68-CRIME for Macon Regional Crime Stoppers. And just a reminder, we will have more coverage on this weekend shootings later in the show.
Then just 36 hours, the last shooting happened Sunday morning, just after 3:30 a.m. 3 men found shot to death. Charleston Burnett, 25, Jordan Gardner, 25, and Willie Kane, 26. Families believe it was a drive-by, all pronounced dead at the scene. And this was the deadliest single scene of the weekend. Days later, after going to go visit his parole, 20-year-old Julius Milner was arrested in connection to the triple homicide on Mosley Avenue. He was charged with 3 counts of murder and 5 counts of aggravated assault and is being held with no bond. Now, while speculation on why this happened has surfaced online, which we'll later get to, it seemed less than 48 hours from being incarcerated, the Milner brothers would get attacked by inmates that sent them both to the hospital.
3 men early Sunday morning.
Julius Milner appeared in Bibb County's Magistrate Court today. He's accused in the deadliest of 8 weekend shootings that killed 4 people and wounded 9 others. Maggie Fitzgerald shares what we know about the suspect and the victim so far.
Today, 20-year-old Julius Milner made his first court appearance 1 day after his arrest in the deadliest of 8 Macon shootings this weekend. On Monday, Milner showed up for a scheduled probation check on a July 12, 2024 case for theft and driving without a license. That's when members of the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force took him into custody. Investigators charged him with 3 counts of murder. Milner is accused of killing 25-year-old Charleston Burnett, 25-year-old Jordan Gardner, and 26-year-old Willie Kane. Deputies say they were shot and killed early Sunday near Mosley and Cedar Avenues.
It hit home. I never had a student in this situation before.
Hours before his arrest, Milner was sitting in a court-ordered adult readiness class with the Motivating Youth Foundation. It was a shock to Executive Director Roger Jackson. He said Milner had been enrolled in his program for 4 weeks and was expected to graduate Thursday.
That was heart-wrenching when I saw him on the news. We talked yesterday, He talked about finally getting to graduate. I've been here twice, and other students looked at him like, "You been here twice?" And he's like, "Yeah." He said, "I'm finna graduate." I said, "Yeah, you're graduating Thursday, buddy."
Authorities have not said if they expect more arrests. Meanwhile, the victims' families are calling for an end to the violence. Willie Kane's sister, Crystal, remembering her brother's infectious smile and spirit that lit up every room. In a statement to WMEZ, she said in part, "His passing has left a permanent scar on the hearts of all who knew and loved him. Our family pleads with the city of Macon to help stop the senseless violence that continues to take lives and leave families broken."
My heart goes out to those families that the tragic thing happened to their loved ones, and those who was injured. It's just a terrible thing. I can't say what happened.
In Macon, Maggie Fitzgerald, 13, WMEZ
Crashed
News.
out. That's what happened.
The sheriff's office has now made arrests in 2 of the
The fam, why people possibly thought this could have been retaliation for the 35-year-old who lost his life is speculation, and it hasn't been confirmed. Why they assumed this was a drive-by, we don't know that either. But what I can tell you is the information that's floating around within that community. Now, it was said to me 3 times when people wanted me to do this video, but it was also mentioned online. I'm going to blur this person's identity with her page out as we speak on what she said. I wonder why they killed him. I wonder why he killed him. What happened? Young men living a life they really don't have to live. Someone responded. It was all over a video game. He got mad because those other people won and he lost. Nope, not from the information I got. People are assuming it was game related. This gives nobody the right to take lives. Now we have several families grieving, and my condolences goes out to these families. Now fam, if this true, that explains why these brothers got a target on their back. And the older brother's just trying to protect the young brother. But with no guidance, probably...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. With the events leading up to this and what they said happened to them as soon as they went in prison, I'm gonna assume it was gang related. It could be what happened to them. They probably ran into some family members, but I'm gonna assume it was gang related and they got green light on the top of their head. Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. Because then one of them got put to an undisclosed location. Yeah, that's some. Yeah, nah, that's some. That's gang shit. That's some gang ties.
He's looking up to his brother, as you can see. It was destined for
be
him
like
to
his
be in the
brother
same
and crash
position
out.
as his older brother, if not worse. Now, as we wrap this video up, we do want to say rest in peace to every victim and love and condolences to the families. Now, authorities will later come out with a press conference. I'm assuming tomorrow by the latest. But can you imagine someone killing 3 people, wounded 4 out of the 5 who was there, because there was more people there, all because of video game? It can be hard to believe until you realize we're in 2026 and ain't nothing out the window no more.
Yeah,
There's
no
more
cap.
developed, I keep you guys updated. But we talking about one of Macon's deadliest weekends. 8 shootings, 4 killed, 13 shot, and damn, I was in the area. Sending prayers to everyone who was affected by the events over this past weekend in Macon, Georgia. Fam, it's time for y'all to let me know how y'all feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like.
Man, that's the video, y'all. If it's gang ties, that's some other shit I can't really talk about because I don't know too much on it. As far as that go, he ain't give that. But if bro really crashed out over a video game, you lost that and now you lost your life, bro. Like he washed, bro. If you that damn tender over games, bro, you shouldn't play. Like, I don't care who you is, bro. Don't play games if you finna take it to this level. If you finna lose, bro, find something else to do with your time, bro. Go work out or something like that. Go put some gloves on, hit the big bag or something like that. Find something else to do. But video games obviously ain't your strong point, so yeah, man. It's crashed out, boy, for real. That's the video, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. When y'all subscribe, make sure y'all hit that notification bell so y'all get the videos when they drop. Other than that, y'all be blessed. Stay out the way. I'm gonna get at you on the next one, man.